Hey guys, Christian Perello here, christianperello.net. Today I'm going to make a video of how to remove the background from an image. Now I know I've done this in videos in the past, but I haven't done it this way. I'm going to do it a little different of a method. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my quick selection tool like I have in the past, but I'm also going to incorporate using a layer mask. And this way, when you use the layer mask, it prevents you from in turn screwing up your picture. So let's go ahead and get started and I'll show you what I mean. The first thing that you want to do here is I already got rid of my little log icon, and the way that you do that is you just double click on the image and a dialog box will open up right here, and you just click on OK, and that'll just get rid of that. So the next thing that you want to do, of course, is make a duplicate layer. You don't necessarily need to do this because we're going to be using a layer mask, but it's always good practice to go ahead and do that. And just hide that layer. Just click on the little eyeball right there and it'll get rid of it. So the first thing that you want to do is come over here and make sure that you have your quick selection tool checked. All right, grab your quick selection tool and let's go around the outside of the image. Let's grab all this green right here. Of course, it's going to capture some of the hair, but that's okay. You can revert that by holding down your Option key on a Mac, Alt on a PC, and just go over the hair right here wherever it's in, and just go all the way around. You don't have to be perfect because we're going to cover that step shortly using the Refine Edge tool. Alright, once we got that mostly taken care of, next thing you want to do is you want to inverse it. So you go to Select and Inverse. Now what this does is it selects the person and not the background, which is what you want when you want to work with Refine Edge. So after you do that, you click on Refine Edge, and what you want to do is click on Smart Radius, and I like to set it to about 0.3. And just go ahead and go around the edge of the hair. And that's it, just the edge of the hair. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Alright, that looks about good. Okay, so once you have that, all you have to do is click OK. And after that, next thing you want to do is go back to Select. Sorry about that. Inverse. Make sure you click on your little arrow icon right here, and then click Delete. And that goes ahead and gets rid of the background. All right. Command Control D to deselect. And now I'm going to go ahead and make a layer mask. Alright, once I have my layer mask, grab my brush tool and make sure that I have black as my foreground color. Alright, and just ever so slightly just go around, get rid of that green from the background. Right, that looks pretty good right there. So, I probably missed a couple of spots, and the only way that you can do that is just go ahead and make another layer. And so what you do is click on the layer and you put it right there in the middle. Right? After you do that, what you want to do next is go ahead and grab your paintbrush tool. I'm sorry, your paint bucket tool, and make sure you got white as your foreground color there. And go ahead and click on that. And look at that. All right, so I mean, it's not beautiful. Of course, you can go back to your layer mask, grab your brush tool, and you can go ahead and just clean those areas up. Of course, I didn't do this to make it all pretty. I did it as a teaching example. So that is another method of getting rid of the background in an image. And I mean, you can make it look like a pretty good studio portrait as long as you take your time and zoom in a little bit, get those areas that you could have missed if you didn't zoom in, and you can get a pretty good portrait. Looks like you took it in a studio, but you just took out the background and threw a white background in there. All right, so I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, of course, you can contact me at christianperello@me.com. Be sure to check out my website, christianperello.net, and talk to you guys next time. See ya.